Hi students, welcome to DS Economics. Today we are going to discuss 2029 February Kerala State Eligibility Test Economics Previous Year question. This is your part number 2. In this part we are going to discuss from question number 41 to 80. So those who come for the first time, please subscribe to this channel, and those who do not watch the previous videos, please watch the previous videos. I have given the link of the previous videos in the description so that you can watch all the previous year videos in one playlist. So let's start today's video, part number 2. Question number 41. Peacock and Wiedemann displacement effect is cited as an explanation of increase in consumption saving, consumer saving, increase in consumer spending, increase in government spending, or increase in bank credit. So Peacock and Wiedemann, there are three effects of Peacock-Wiedemann, like concentration, displacement, inspection. So here question asks for inspection effect. So inspection effect is cited as an explanation of this. So it is an explanation of increase in government spending. Government spending, option number C. It is an explanation of increase in government spending. So it is called as displacement effect, because displacement effect explain why government spending tends to increase over time, particularly in response to large scale events. So it is concentrated on increase in government spending. So option C is right here. Then question number 42. Which among the following canons of taxation is not propounded by Adam Smith? Canon of elasticity, equity, economy, certainty. So canon of taxation given by Adam Smith. Adam Smith give four major kinds of canon. One is equity. Option 1 is correct, equity. Then certainty, option D, equity, certainty. Then economy, and last one is convenience. Economy and last one is convenience. So here canon of elasticity is not a canon given by Adam Smith. This canon given by further other economists, but canon of elasticity not given by Adam Smith. So here right option is option number A, because Adam Smith given the canon of equity, certainty, economy, and convenience. Then next question 43. Identify the tax included in the union list: capitalization tax, corporation tax, tax on agricultural income, tax on mineral rights. So right option is corporation tax, because corporation tax included in union list. The union list under the 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution grants the general government the authority to levy certain kind of tax, including corporation tax. So then other tax like capitalization tax, capitation tax is typically a state subject, and tax on agricultural income, it is assigned to the states. Then tax on mineral rights also it is generally under the state list, but it can be regulated by central government in certain circumstances, but it is under state. Capitation tax, mineral rights, tax on agricultural income, these are state, under state, and corporation tax, it is under the union list. So option B is right here. Then question number 44. Which among the following factors is or are the determinants of comparative advantage? Determinants of comparative advantage. First one is factor endowment, yes, technology, taste habit, preference. So all of these are here right. Option D is right, because all of these factors are determinants of comparative advantage. First one is factor endowments. Factor endowments means the availability and abundance of resources such as labor, capital, land. It influences a country's comparative advantage. Countries tend to specialize in the production of goods for which they have an abundance of resources. Then technological advancement and differences between countries also play a key role in determining comparative advantage. A country with superior technology in producing a particular good may have a comparative advantage in that good. Then taste. So taste preference in different countries can influence demand for specific products, affecting comparative advantage by guiding which goods are produced and traded. So all of these are right option. Then according to the average cost principle. Price is equal to AFC plus GPM, AVC plus GPM, or AVC plus AFC plus GPM, or AVC plus NPM. So here we have to find out the average cost principle. Average cost principle, according to average cost principle, the price should be cover the average cost. Average cost means it is the total average cost. Total average cost, it include both average variable cost and average fixed cost. So option C is right, because in average cost, average variable and average fixed cost, so it total indicate total average cost plus GPM. GPM means certain gross profit margin. Gross profit margin. So this formula reflects that the price set by a business must cover all variable and fixed cost along with a profit margin. So average variable cost, average fixed cost plus profit margin or gross profit margin, it is total indicated as price. So here option C is right. Then question 46, the behavioral theory of the firm which focus on the decision making process of the large multi-product firm under uncertainty in an imperfect market is developed by Williamson, Maris, Cricht and Marx, H.A. Simon. So it is given by Cricht and Marx, because behavioral theory of the firm given by Cricht and Marx. Then question number 47, offer curve is also known as reciprocal demand curve, production possibility curve, community indifference curve, or none of these. So offer curve, it is also known as reciprocal demand curve, because offer curve represent the quantities of one good a country is willing to export in exchange for another good it imports, so at various terms of trade. So it is also known as reciprocal demand curve because it shows how a country's demand for imports and supply of exports respond to changes in the terms of trade. So offer curve also known as reciprocal demand. Then question 48, consider the following statement related to basing point price system. Basing point price system. First one is the basing point price system is an extension of Hotling model of non-collusive pricing by duopolists located in different places. Yes, this is true, because the basing point price system is an extension of Hotling model of the non-collusive price of duopolist. It is located in different places. In this system, a base location is chosen. In this we can say system, a base location is chosen and transportation cost are added to the price of customer outside that location. So here option A is correct. Then option 2, the basing point pricing has been adopted by oligopolists producing heterogeneous product. Yes, it is often adopted the basing point pricing system as it helps them maintain price stability and coordinate pricing strategy. So option 2 is also right. Option 3, the basing point price system is sometimes called the Pittsburgh plus pricing system. Yes, it is sometimes called as Pittsburgh plus pricing system. It referring to its historical use in the US steel industry, where Pittsburgh was the base location. So all of these are correct here. Option D. Then question 49, MEC curve is generally. MEC means marginal efficiency of capital. Marginal efficiency of capital, generally the shape is vertical straight line, slopes downward, slope upward, or U shape. So generally MEC curve is sloped downward. MEC curve sloped downward. Typically it slopes downward. This reflect the principle that as more capital is invested, the return on additional unit of capital tends to decrease due to diminishing marginal returns. Hence, the MEC declines as the amount of capital increases, resulting in a downward sloping curve. So here option B is right. Then question 50, according to CES production function, the value of distributive parameter lies between 0, 1, then 0 to 1, or 1 less than alpha less than infinite. So here 1 less than equal to alpha less than 1, or 0 less than alpha less than 1, or 0 greater than alpha less than 1, and 1 less than alpha less than infinite. So the right answer option number B, 0 to 1, because in the constant elasticity of substitution or CES production function, the distributive parameters alpha typically lies between 0 to 1, 0 and 1. So this parameter represent the distribution of income between the factors of production, usually labor and capital, which value of a closer to 1 indicating a higher share of one factor, and values closing to 0 it indicate a higher share of the other factor. So option B is right here. Then question number 51, by imposing a lump sum tax, the government can, by imposing a lump sum tax, a government can reduce the monopolist profit by reducing commodity price? No. Increase monopolist profit by increasing the monopolist price or output? No. Reduce or eliminate the monopolist profit without affecting either the commodity price or output? Yes. By imposing a lump sum or a huge amount of tax, the government can reduce or eliminate the monopolist profit without affecting either the commodity price or output. So option C is right here. Then question number 52, identify the production process given by Brahmananda. Production process given by Brahmananda is wage good, then labor employment, wage good, labor employment, capital, wage good. So option C, because Brahmananda model describe a process where the production of wage good, it leads to increase in labor employment. Then this in turn leads to the accumulation of capital accumulation, then which can contribute to the production of more wage good, thus completing the cycle. It is in a circular motion, cyclical way. So option C is right here. Then question number 53, consider the following statement related to KIIFB. It stands for Kerala Infrastructure and Industrial Fund Board. No, this is incorrect. Then option number 1 is incorrect. Then KIIFB is a statutory body constituted by the Kerala Infrastructure Investment Fund Act 1999. Yes, it is Kerala Infrastructure Investment Fund. Then this decided to raise 5,000 crores from masala bonds to fund large and critical infrastructure project in the state. Yes, 2 and 3 are correct here. Then question number, during 2016-17, the contribution from the primary sector of the gross state value added of Kerala at constant price was around 11.27%. Then 55, a critical minimum effort would lead to expansion of secondary and tertiary sector. Yes, critical minimum effort lead to expansion of secondary and tertiary sector, expansion of growth events. Yes, then creation of an environment that stimulates socio-economic mobility. Yes, all of these are correct according to critical minimum effort thesis. Then question number 56, list 1, list 2, precondition to take up, drive to maturity, stage of high mass consumption. So first stage is precondition to take up. It is the rate of saving and investment below 5%. So this is called as precondition to take off. Then take off stage, it is the stage of self-sustaining economic growth. Then drive to maturity, its investment rises. So investment rises to 20% of GDP, drive to maturity. Third, then fourth stage, a stage of high mass consumption, it is the period of consumer sovereignty. So A3, B1, C4, D2, option B. Then question 57, the sequence of development via excess capacity of SOC is having the following features. Excess capacity of SOC means social overhead capital, as following features. One is, it is a self-propelling. Yes, the development process driven by excess capacity is self-sustaining, meaning that once initiated, it tends to continue and expand on its own due to the increased productivity capacity and efficiency it creates. So option 1 is correct. Then option 2, it is permissive sequence. Yes, it is a permissive sequence because the development process allows for flexibility and adaptability, facilitating growth and expansion in various sectors as excess capacity is utilized and transformed into productive output. So both A and B is the right answer. Then question number 58, the Gini coefficient. Gini coefficient ranges from 0 to 1. Yes, this is correct. Gini coefficient range from 0. We measure inequality by Gini coefficient. Then it is a single number aimed at measuring the degree of inequality in a distribution. Yes, we measure the degree of inequality. How much degree of inequality? 0 means perfect equality and 1 means perfect inequality. Then it can be shown as the ratio of the area that lies between the line of the equality and the Lorentz curve. Yes, line of equality and Lorentz curve. So this is the line of equality, perfect 45 degree line, and this is the Lorentz curve, and it shows the gap between the Lorentz curve and the equality line. Gini coefficient shows the gap, how much gap. So all of these are right option. Then question number 59, arrange the following in ascending order based on the degree of economic integration. Degree of economic integration, first one is preferential trading area, first position. Then it comes free trade area, preferential trading area, then free trade area, then custom union, then fourth one is common market, and fifth one is political union. So here preferential trading area IV, then free trade area I, then custom union 2I, then 3I, I, 2I, 3I, option number A. Then question 60, as per Human Development Index, mean year of schooling means. Mean year of schooling means it is the years that a person aged 25 or older or more than 25 has spent in formal education. How many years a young person 25 or older has spent in formal education? It is called as the mean year of schooling. Then question 61, which among the following is not an assumption of Dommer's model of economic growth? Dommer model of economic growth, which is not an assumption. First one is there is an initial full employment level of income. Yes, this is the assumption of Dommer model. Then the marginal propensity to save is greater than the average propensity to save. No, this is not correct. Marginal propensity marginal propensity to save is not greater than average propensity to save. This is not an assumption of Dommer model. Then the economic system is closed. Yes, this is the assumption. Then the propensity to save and capital coefficient are considered to be constant. Yes, this is also an assumption of Dommer model. So option A, C, D are Dommer model, and B is not included here. So option B is right here. Then question number 62, the business sector's desired stock of capital or K star depends on. Desired stock of capital, it depends on marginal propensity to consume, or expected output and marginal propensity to consume, or expected output and user cost of capital, or user cost of capital and marginal propensity to save. So business sector's desired stock of capital, it depends on expected output and user cost of capital. Option C is right here. Then question number 63, identify the correct statement relating to Tobin's Q ratio. So what are the correct statement about Tobin's Q ratio? So Tobin's Q ratio, it is the ratio of the market value of corporate financial asset to the replacement cost of corporate real asset. Yes, this is the definition of Tobin's Q ratio. Firms add to their capital stock when Q greater than 0. No. The market value of a firm security is directly linked to the nominal wage. No, this is incorrect. So option A is correct here. Then question 64, dash refers to the desire to possess a unique commodity having a prestige value. So unique or rare commodity having a prestige value, it creates snob effect. It creates snob effect. The commodity is very unique or very rare. So this type of commodity, it is called as snob effect. When we buy this type of commodity, whatever may be the price, so due to our prestige or status symbol, we use it, so it is called as snob effect. Then bandwagon demonstration, these are similar concept. Veblen means we buy luxurious goods when prices rises, we buy that type of luxurious goods for our shop. So this is Veblen. So here right option is option number B. Then question 65, list 1, list 2, social dualism, financial, ecological and enclave dualism. First one is social dualism. Social dualism given by Voigt. So social dualism J.H. Voigt. Financial dualism given by Mint. Financial dualism Hall Mint. Then ecological dualism, first one is A for, then B1, A for B1, yes. Then C, ecological dualism, it was given by Grids, and enclave dualism H.W. Singer. So option C is right here. Then question number 66, the point at which the firm covers its variable cost, it is called equilibrium point, break even, bliss or shutdown. It is called as shutdown point, because here the firm at least cover its variable cost. He cannot cover the fixed cost, but he can cover the variable cost. It is the point of shutdown point. Then question number 67, in the Mundell-Fleming model, a devaluation shift the LM curve to the right. Yes, when devaluation happened, then LM curve shift to the right and it expand net export and rises aggregate income. Yes, this is the right statement. So this question I have already discussed in previous part. So this is the repeated question. So option A is right here. Then question 68, according to Ben's theory, the condition of entry is, according to Ben's theory, the condition of entry is the premium acquiring to the established firm is in an industry from charging a price higher than the peer competitive price. Yes, this is the statement of the condition of entry in Ben's theory. Then question number 69, forest covers has been introduced in the formula for horizontal sharing by 10th, 12th, 13th, 14th Finance Commission. Forest cover introduced in the 14th Finance Commission. So option D is right here. Then question number 70, which of the following is not a test to detecting autocorrelation? Durbin-Watson test used for autocorrelation, BG test used for autocorrelation, Ron's test used for autocorrelation, but BPG test, it is not related with autocorrelation. So option D is right here. Then question number 71, here given a supply function Q is equal to this, then find arc elasticity of supply when price P decreases from 11 to 10. So here we have to find out the elasticity of supply by applying the formula of arc elasticity. There are different elasticity method like percentage or point method, arc elasticity. So here arc elasticity method we use. So the formula for arc elasticity, elastic supply, elasticity of supply is equal to Q2 minus Q1 by P2 minus P1 into P1 plus P2 by Q1 plus Q2. So here 11 and 10, it decreases from 11 to 10, means price initial price was 11. So initial price means P, and it decreases to 10 means current price is equal to P1, P, or we can say P1 P2. So here this is your P1, first one is 11 is P1 and 10 is P2. So now we have to find out the value of Q1 and Q2. So Q value is given, Q value is given minus 0.6 P square plus 2P minus 5. First we have to put the value of P1 to find out Q1, then we have to put the value of P2 in the equation to find out the Q2. So by putting the value of P1 is equal to 11, then Q1 is equal to, just replace the value 0.06 into P square. So P value is 11 square 1 to 1 into 0.06. So 0.06, So its value is, just calculate the value, it is minus 7.26 plus 2 into p minus 5. 2 into p means 2 into 11. 11 into 2, 22. 22 minus 5. 22 minus 5, it is 17. So minus 7.25 plus 17, it is 9.74. 9.74. Then we find out the value of P2. Now when the value of P2 is equal to 10, this implies Q2. Q2 is equal to, just replace the value here, in place of P2 we have to put the value of 10. So 10 square into 0.06 plus 2 into 10 minus 5. So 10 square into 0.25, it is minus 6 plus 20 minus 5. So minus 6 plus 20 minus 5 is equal to 9. So here first P1 value is equal to 9.74, Q2 value is equal to 9. So just put the value here in the equation and your answer is, you will find your answer. Q2 value is equal to 9 minus 9.74 by P2 is equal to 10, 10 minus 11 into here P2 plus P1, 10 plus 10, 11 plus 10 by 9 plus 9.74. So this is equal to, first part answer is 0.74 into second part answer is 1.12. So 0.74 into 1.12 is equal to 0.8288. 0.8288 approx, we can say the nearest answer is 0.84. So we can write it as 0.84. So option C is right here. Option C. Then question number 72. A binomial distribution can be closely approximated by a normal distribution if the number of trials is very large. No, the number of trials is large, and if neither the probability of success nor the probability of failure is too close to 0. Yes, this is the answer. A binomial distribution can closely approximated by a normal distribution if the number of trials is large and neither the probability of success nor the probability of failure is too close to 0. Then question 73. Identify the names associated with the development of travel cost method of the environmental valuation. So the name associated with travel cost method. Travel cost method, first one is Harold Hotling. Yes, this is related. Then Jack Clausen, Maris Kenthick. So all of the above are related with travel cost method. Then question number 74. The organic composition of capital C by V. It is called as organic composition of capital. Organic composition of capital. It measures the difference between the rate of surplus value and the rate of profit. Yes, organic composition of capital. It measures the difference between rate of surplus value by the rate of profit. Then second statement, it indicates that the more capital intensive the industry, the lower is the rate of profit. Yes, when the more capital intensive the industry, the lower is the rate of profit. Both 1 and 2 are correct here according to organic composition of capital. Then question 75. The vent for surplus is a theory formulated by, vent for surplus formulated by David Ricardo, Adam Smith, Mill or Karl Marx. It was given by Adam Smith, vent for surplus. Then question number vent for surplus. Vent for surplus means what? Vent for surplus, it is a theory that was formulated by Adam Smith, and then it later revised by Hall Mint. So the theory states that when a country produces more than it can consume, when a country produces more than it consumes, it produces a surplus. So this is called as vent for surplus. Means here production is greater than consumption. It is called as vent for surplus. So it was given by Adam Smith. Then question 76. The theory of exchange rate developed by Gustav Cassel is, theory of exchange rate is mint parity theory, purchasing power parity theory, balance of payment theory, or modern theory of exchange rate. So the theory of exchange rate developed by Gustav Cassel is purchasing power parity theory. Option B is right here. Then question number 77, the charging effect is, what is charging effect? The charging effect is a positive elasticity which measures the proportionate decrease in the sale of established firm as the price decreases and dissatisfied customers turn to the new entrant. Yes, this is the right option for charging effect. Then question 78, Lagrangian multiplier is an dash. Lagrangian multiplier is an OLS method, MLP method, constraint optimization method. Yes, Lagrangian multiplier is an constraint optimization method, option C. Then question number 79, who is the author of Poverty of Philosophy? Poverty of Philosophy, it was given by Karl Marx. Poverty of Philosophy given by Karl Marx. So right option is option B. Then today's last question. First one is, consider the statements related with GST, goods and service tax in India. First one is, aviation turbine fuel is kept outside the GST. Yes, this is correct, because aviation turbine fuel is not covered under the GST and it is instead subject to central excise duty and state value-added tax, state and central excise duty, but it is not under the GST. So option A is right. Then option 2, GST council is chaired by Prime Minister. Yes, this is correct, because the GST council is chaired by the Union Finance Minister, not the Prime Minister. Yes, sorry, it is incorrect, because GST council is chaired by Finance Minister, not Prime Minister. Then GST was launched on 1st July 2017. Yes, because GST was officially implemented on July 1st, 2017. Then single GST subsumed taxes like central excise duty, additional custom duty, octroi, etc. These are all included or subsumed or merged in single GST. Yes, this is correct, because there are various types of taxes before GST. So GST replaced several central and state taxes, including central excise duty, octroi, among others. So it is right. So option 1, 3 and 4. 1, 3, 4 in the option number C. So C is the right answer here. So this is all about for the today's session. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, please like the video. Also comment in the comment section, and please subscribe to this channel for more such updates. And if you do not watch the previous videos, you can watch the previous videos in the playlist. I have given the link of the playlist in the description box, so that you can watch all the previous part videos. So in the next video we are going to discuss this 2019 February Kerala sets part 3. In that part we are going to cover the total 2019 February Kerala sets previous year question. So thank you all. Jai Jagannath.